Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at the LG V30 Plus. And guys, this is a unit that I purchased from Amazon. This is the retail unit, not a review unit. So this is the unit, and as you can see, the pricing over here is 60,000, but it is selling in India for 45,000 via Amazon. I'll have the link, so if you're purchasing, do use the link. It does help the channel. So let's just open this up. And surprisingly, in India, LG launched the Plus variant that actually comes with 128 gigabytes of internal storage. So it was very surprising. I thought they would launch the regular V30 that comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. And I have already done the unboxing of this one earlier, but that was an international unit. So this is the retail unit that will be available in India. So let's see what else do we get. I think so the headphones have changed in this Indian retail unit, but let's just open it up. And as you can see, we still get this cleaning cloth, and if I recall, because this is a fingerprint magnet and this is in the black color. Sadly in India we are just getting it in two colors, that is the black and this is silver one. This is the black. Let me just slide it. It can slide out, I guess. Yes, it can just slide out like this. So this is the black color. This is the IMEI sticker. I'll just take that out so that I can give you a better idea. So yeah, so this is how it looks, and we don't have that BNO branding that we had on the international variant. It just says V30 Plus over here. So this is the black color, and we also get it in the silver color in India as of now. And some accessories and stuff. It'll have the SIM ejector tool and other paperwork, as you can see, SIM ejector tool and all those things. I'll just keep this to the side for now. And this is the power brick. Good thing is that this is a Qualcomm quick charger that they are giving, and it supports 9 volts and 5 volts of output, as you can see. So indeed a fast charger, Qualcomm quick charging 3. And this is a high-end smartphone. So again, it's type C connector that you are getting. Let's see the headsets that we are getting. So this might be different from the international variant. Let's just take out headset. And yeah, it doesn't have the BNO branding, and this is LG branded ones. The earlier LG headsets that I used last year were also good, so I'll definitely test out this one and see how they are. And this is plasticky. It has plus minus, so you can adjust the volume, and a button to take or end calls, and a microphone is also integrated. The cable is a braided cable that you're getting with the right angled connector, and a pair of extra earbuds. So that's what you're getting in the box. Let me keep that to the side. And now let's have a look at this handset itself. Again, in this black, it looks jet black, I have to say. And let me give you a physical overview first. We have a secondary noise cancellation microphone over here, and this is the 3.5mm headphone jack, and it has a powerful DAC. That's the biggest advantage of this V30 Plus. They are concentrating on the audio. So if you listen to a lot of audio via the headphone jack, this one has a powerful one. And this is the SIM ejector tray. It's a dual SIM and hybrid. And storage, we don't have to worry, because good thing is in India we're getting the 128 gigabyte variant, but this is a hybrid solution that you're getting. So your second nano SIM will go here, or a micro SD card. And this is plastic in nature, this tray. So that's what it is. And the handset is actually really light for a 6-inch device. And on the bottom we have a single speaker, so no stereo speaker, USB type C main microphone, and on this end we just have the volume rockers, nothing else. Back we have the dual camera setup, and this is also different what LG does compared to any other flagship. One is a regular one, that is f1.6, and the other is actually a wide angle lens. And we also have LED flash, and it also has laser autofocusing and PDAF. And this is the power button that is embedded in the fingerprint scanner. So you just press this to boot, and the LG branding. So front facing camera is just a 5 megapixel shooter, and let me just boot it up. And as you can see, this was the first boot, and let me actually set this up. And by the time I set this up, let me give you a configuration overview. This LG V30 Plus is having a 6-inch POLED screen with a Quad HD display. It also has Gorilla Glass 5 protection. It is powered with a Snapdragon 835 chipset, which has the Adreno 540 GPU. It has 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Moving to the camera, it has a dual rear-facing camera. The main camera is a 16 megapixel with f1.7 lens, and the wide-angle camera is a 13 megapixel with a f1.9 lens. Front-facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. It also has a Hi-Fi DAC. It is also IP68 dust and water resistant. And moving to the battery, it has a 3300 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and it has that 6-inch screen, as you can see, which is actually very close to the Pixel 2 XL. And again, it has that LG UI. It obviously is a high-end phone, so it has all the sensors, etc., auto brightness and stuff. But again, it has that typical LG UI. And so yeah, I personally don't like this UI, but you tend to get used to it. It has all the functions. But let's see the Android version that we are getting with this one. And if you go to about the phone, you have to go to common and software info. As you can see, you have to go so deep to get in, check the Android version. As of now, it's running on the 7.1.2 Nougat, but this will also be getting the Android Oreo update. But again, LG is not the quickest in terms of updates, so that is one thing you have to note. Let's look at the storage that we get out of that 128 gigabytes. Glad that we are getting the 128 gigabyte variant. And out of that 128, almost 19 gigabytes is sort of used. So roughly you'll get about 109 GB of space free. So I feel that's ample space. So you don't have to use the micro SD card. So you can actually use this device easily with 2 SIMs. So that's regarding the storage. And this is the typical LG UI. You can actually change these on-screen buttons. You can customize it as you want. But this is the default setup. I didn't change anything. This is the first boot of the device. So these are the apps that are installed. Obviously, Google apps are there. Some LG specific apps are also there on this, and the management apps and stuff. So that's what it is. So some, again, LG apps you're getting. And so yeah, that's what we have in terms of apps. By default, we don't even have an app tray, but underneath the settings, actually you can change it. The LG UI is fast, but again, it feels a little bit cartoony and outdated, I would say. I just don't get it. Why doesn't LG just use the stock Android interface? That looks a lot better in my personal opinion, I have to say. To hold the phone, it is really comfortable because of the new screen aspect ratio that you were seeing with modern phones. So that's the same in this one, 18:9. So it feels comfortable to hold, even though it's a 6-inch device. And this power button actually doubles as a fingerprint scanner. Another thing I like about this phone is that we also have this always on display like the Pixel 2 XL. So it gives you a brief idea about the device, any notifications that you have and stuff directly from here. And you just tap this to unlock. And we also have that double tap to switch it off. So you don't have to reach to this power button all the time. That is again one more thing that I like with LG phones. So this one also has that. You can just double tap anywhere on the screen and it just goes to standby mode. The biggest thing about this phone is that in terms of video, if you shoot a lot of video, obviously it can shoot the 4K video. For video, they have given so many options. It's just insane. It's not to say that the rear-facing camera for static pictures is bad. That's also good. And let me quickly just show you the camera interface. This is the regular vision. Just notice that. Let me take a pic. And now if I go to the wide vision, just notice how wide it became. So that is, let me show you here. This was the regular shot, and this one was the wide angle shot. So as you can see, you can get in a lot if you're using this wide angle shot. So that's what it is. And if you go to modes, these are the modes that you have. And yes, I completely forgot to mention, it has a complete manual mode, both for video as well as for static pictures. So if you know what you're doing and you know a little bit about cameras, you'll really appreciate this. This is one of those rare smartphones, especially for video. If you go to the Cine Media and all those things, it has a lot of options. So yeah, you can actually tweak in a lot of things in the manual mode, even for video, which is something a person like me would appreciate. Let's just keep it on auto. And here are the different settings that you get. For video, as you can see, it goes up to 4K if you want. And let me actually take some quick samples around my office so that you can get a very quick idea regarding the camera performance. Before we end this video, here is a message from the sponsor of this video, that is Cashify.in. Are you looking to buy this device or any other smartphone? Then sell your old mobile and laptops on Cashify.in to unlock the best market price. Check out Cashify.in to encash your phone in less than 60 seconds. So guys, what do you think about this LG V30, especially for the price of rupees 45,000 in India? I am actually pretty excited to test this out. I was expecting that LG would launch the regular V30, and that too also at around 50,000 price point. But they launched this V30 Plus that comes with 128 gigabytes of internal storage for just 45,000. And I will definitely be putting my primary SIM in this. So stay tuned for the full review. And if you still have any other specific questions regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my review. And if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.